Hey, what's up guys, how you all doing? Quickly before I get into the video, bear with me with regards my intro. Yes, it's changed again, it is a different one. I am trying a few different things out. With this one I can actually change the background video for whatever game I'm covering or whatever the video is about. The other intro I used in the last video was far too long, so I'm going to use that now instead as my outro. So I do apologise to those of you who don't like change. Now my Vulkar Wraith, much like my Akka and Brunt, is a weapon that I have been using a lot lately, and it has leapfrogged my Vectis Prime as my favourite sniper rifle in game. And I guess maybe I've been enjoying the Vulkar Wraith a lot since I have been using crowd control frames like Nova, Equinox, Frost, that allow you to run with sniper rifles with a lot more ease than if you didn't have those frames and you had enemies running at you kind of erratically as they do in the game. The slow effect from these frames in particular allow you to have definitely a lot more fun with sniper rifles. So what's so good about the Vulkar Wraith? Being a sniper rifle, of course, it's got a very high base damage of 250, it's got a decent crit chance, and it has a 25% status chance as well. And when you zoom in, your base damage gets increased from 5% at the first level to 15% at the second, to a maximum of 20% at the highest zoom level. It's also got a nice 8 rounds in the magazine, which is 2 more than a normal Vulkar, which allows you to keep that combo up a lot longer. And with the Vulkar also being an impact based weapon, it will also allow stagger on hits if you don't kill them with your initial shot. So you have almost a guaranteed stagger with the Vulkar Wraith, a large magazine size, a syndicate proc from the Lasting Purity mod, and a really low recoil, but it has got a very long reload speed. So if you don't like long reloads, then you won't enjoy this weapon. So you guys wanted to know what my Vulkar or Vulkar Wraith build is, because this build also works well with the normal Vulkar if you don't have the Wraith, once you've put the right amount of forma on the weapon. Now this is my 4-formed setup for my Vulkar Wraith. I have a similar build on my normal Vulkar, and it is a simple enough build as well. As you can see, I've gone for Shred to add punch through to the weapon, because hitting multiple enemies will also increase your combo counter, so punch through works absolutely great with this weapon. The Lasting Purity augment mod as well will increase your damage output by 60% when zoomed in, as well as having the Syndicate proc deal 1000 corrosive damage to enemies and restore 25% of your overall health. Now I know some of you guys will love the Lanka for the serious damage output, or the Vectis or Vectis Prime for that fast firing or kind of snapshot firing, but I'm definitely enjoying the Vulkar Wraith a lot more than any of those right now. And a large part of that is probably because of the Syndicate proc and because of the magazine size. Now I don't like the scope, I actually hate the scope, there's too many bloody dots on it, and at times I find myself looking at the wrong one, which is kind of a stupid thing to do. But I know you can turn the zoom off, or you can turn the scopes off, but I prefer them on. I know some of you guys will turn them off and prefer them turned off, and that's entirely up to you. And of course you can no longer get the Vulkar Wraith, but it will probably return with Barrow or another event at some stage in the future, like most of the other Wraith weapons. Let me know what you guys think of the Vulkar Wraith, if any of you actually run with it or not, or how you've gone about modding it. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you don't. Subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.